moving to a grand finale. This Henry, Chicken Thief, Donkey Brain, Warlock saga. So they send me to clear up 3 camps at Forest. Or the guy said to just see them, just find them. Alright. So the first... I could do... somewhere here. It's probably here, right? Okay, nice position. Aww. Really, nobody noticed? Oh, they're shooting. Maybe I should run? No? Okay. So I don't have actually a optional objective to clear them, which is interesting. And it doesn't seem like there's a lot of people there. So it's literally find the camps. Alright. But I'm always up to shoot some bandits.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, the second one is across the river. Perfect. Actually, they probably are at the camp icon, just like before.
Yeah.
Goddamn bushes. Found it. Whoa, what the fuck? They're fighting someone.
Giving up already? Christ!
Was it worth it?
Enough! You win!
Me. Let me kill him. Okay, they just already found them. Yeah, this group of people is not very intimidating. Just a bunch of pushovers that only win when they do surprise attack. There's another force coming. We'll see if that's going to be more tough. So let's go to Huntsman cabin, which is my property.
Yeah.
That I never use. Like the best sleeping place there is bench with the hide on it. Okay, now whoop. Left.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I somehow missed it. What?
Yeah.
Up. And here, nobody even. Oh, actually, they are sleeping. Just in case I'm too noisy. Oh, still okay. Even though I have 100 noise. That's strange. So I think most of what determines if you're getting caught or getting hurt, getting like, if they find you, it's just based on your stealth level and nothing else. Most of it. Hello? Are you going to do something? Right choice.
Christ! Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yay, we're destroying our castle. Whoa.
Yeah.
And want to see what's going on here. What the fuck? What are you doing? Are they even shooting? It slowly goes down. I just want to see it where it hits. So we're aiming for gate. Also, they haven't brought up a bridge. I don't think it's functional. It's just for the looks. Almost ready. What's up with this squad? Okay. Can't even see. Sneaky boys.
Yeah. I found all of their campsites. The rest of the woods are clear.
That's a relief. Now let's relieve ourselves of this accursed toff.
Oh, more groschen. Nice. Toss a coin, toss a grosh to you, Henry. Oh, donkey brain Henry. Oh, donkey brain Henry. Whoa. So I need to wait again? No.
I'd like to improve my swordsmanship.
Certainly.
I want to achieve mastery.
All right. Now, pig.
Nice, a new combo I'm not going to use. Stab left, bottom right. Durchlaufen run through. Pommel strike. Following a feint from the right, you run through the opponent's defense and strike him with the pommel of the sword. Two-day bombardment is finished. Okay. Very interesting choice. Wait in a siege to build a trebuchet, then wait until bombardment ends. A lot of waiting. I might need to find more food now. Oh, actually no, I don't. I do have some on my horse. Is Hans Capen okay? Where is he? Whoa! What the hell happening here? Nice fuchilion. It doesn't consume my energy, or what? That's weird. Should be close. They didn't even stop.
Since Sir Divish's colours still aren't flying over Talmberg, I suppose we'll be attacking.
Just so. That Istvran's a stubborn bastard.
Alright, when do we start?
There's no reason to wait. Are you really ready?
Wait, what?
If you need to rest or anything, we can still wait. You won't have another
What was the
chance
point of
until we won the
bombarding
game,
then?
or until your final rest.
Until your final...
I'm ready.
Just,
Glad to hear it.
we haven't...
We're going to attack on two fronts. The north gate and the west wall, which will scale with ladders. The attack will be split into different stages. Taking the outer walls, the inner bailey, and finally the core of the castle and the tower.
I thought our plan was to destroy the gate or wall, but we just been bombarding on our own castle for no reason. Also, which potentially might have killed our hostages.
How are we going to attack the gate?
We'll try to do as much damage as we can with the trebuchet first. Keezer claims he can even hit it directly. Even if that's true, we'll have to charge through a downpour of enemy arrows all the way to the portcullis.
Portcullis?
Fortunately, it's wooden, so we'll be able to break it down. But dealing with the defense in the bailey won't be easy.
And what's the plan for attacking the west wall?
First, we have to get men to the wall with ladders, which is no easy matter under fire, so we'll need as many men covering them as possible. As soon as the ladders are in place, our foot soldiers will run up and try to scale the wall. Once a few of them get to the battlements, we should quickly gain the upper hand.
How will we take the battlements?
Either by scaling the west wall, or our men at the gate will help. If they can break through, that is.
And the inner bailey?
That will be tough. Even if we get through the gate and into the outer bailey, we're still a long way from victory. The castle is designed so we'll be like hens in a coop to anyone with a bow on the inner battlements. We'll have to either fight our way through, or somehow get around them.
What about the living quarters?
There, I'm worried most about the hostages. Once we're inside, Istvan will know defeat is inevitable, but we'll still have to fight for each and every room.
I think I've heard everything I need to know.
Do you want to join the attack on the walls or on the gate? Remember, many of the Skalitz men will follow you. It could make a big difference.
I'll help with the attack on the walls.
What?
I'm proud of you, Henry. You've changed
No
from
choice?
an insolent pup
What was-
into a tough,
what?
reliable
Okay.
fighter. And as God is my witness, we will kick those whore sons' arses.
A village lad and an old soldier? This man must be shaking in his boots.
If he's not shaking, then he doesn't know what he's got coming. Just one last thing, though. No matter how good the plan is, something always gets fucked up. Keep your eyes open and take advantage of every chance. Help your comrades and don't go rushing in where you're outnumbered. We have to take the castle gradually, one position after another.
I'll remember that.
Good luck to you, stripling.
Good luck to you, old soldier.
Goodbye.
What did you say? Come here. Okay, epic cutscene again. That's not my armor. And he's shaved. So... what have you been doing all this time? Also, it's been down before. So silly. We just have to imagine a different reality where it was up the bailey and Trebuchet didn't shoot for 2 days. Yeah, there's literally no point of Trebuchet. Or at least in this 2-day shooting. We're men, mainly men. What's happening with them? They're just falling. I don't even hear any arrows. Up. Fuck. Show yourself. Come on, don't be shy. I guess I will have to just scale it. Ha! Ha! This guy! Fucking looting! Didn't even wait. Rupert. That one was a clever lad. The fuck? Didn't even wait until battle is over. Jumping on that hot stuff. Sup? Fucking hell. Alright. Do I open the gate somehow? Oh, already broke through. Jesus. Again. Struck my own friend. My own troops. Horses don't give a fuck. What do we have here? Nothing. Apply some poison. Maybe some potions? Where is everybody? He said to fight for every room, but I got defense? Okay. What the hell is going on? Do I need to go down and see a cutscene or something? Probably. Haven't been here though. It's locked. Did I broke it? Hello? Maybe it's because of these guys? They're supposed to come in the courtyard? They're really interested in this dead man. Attack objective. I think I need to reload. Huh, Capen. Oh, maybe here? Nope. Oh, here we go. Whoa, there's a bunch of them here. No, whoa! There's a ton of bandits. I wish I had a bomb right now. A nade. This guy. Wait, it's Bernard, right? He's probably unkillable. Get him fucking smacked. Invincible Bernard. Broke every bone in his body. Fucking hell. Fuck me. Oh, Bernard. You've been my teacher, Bernard. What a poor example you gave me. So now these rooms going to be full, or this door on the bottom floor going to be open, and that's where everybody are. Who's this?
Sir, we should give the order.
Let's see if Istvan Toth can worm his way out of this one.
Don't tempt fate, Hanish.
Istvan! It's over! You want us to come and get you?
I wouldn't advise that. Your friend Divish wants to see his wife alive again.
And Sir Radzig? Are both hostages unharmed?
For now, Hanush, unless circumstances change.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. My guest is also safe and sound, but he's also quite keen to go home. I imagine you feel the same way. It's been a long time since you warmed yourself at your own hearth.
I'm in no hurry. I've plenty of supplies here, grand view and excellent company. What more could I want?
Your freedom!
Freedom? Freedom to get an arrow in the back?
Sir, you're all noblemen here, all bound by honor. I give you my word as a knight and lord, and that of my companions. If you release Lady Stephanie and Sir Radzig, you may leave the castle with your men and go on your way unharmed.
And just how far will we get? What good will it do me if your men attack us in the woods instead of here?
If you give me your word of honor that you will leave and never return, I promise you safe passage to the boundary of this fiefdom. What happens after that is up
Henry, shut up!
to the will of God Almighty.
Very well then, but I want a small safeguard. I'll give you her ladyship, but Radzig comes with me. I'll release him in Skalitz.
Out of the question! Is our word not good enough for you?
Is mine not good enough for you? I swear I'll release him when I get to a safe...
Why Radzig though?
I'll go with
That's
him,
dumb.
Hanush. Let the lady Stephanie have
Because
her freedom
Radzig, I
now.
can actually
Don't worry, son.
strike
I
him
trust
or
Lord
try
Tuff's
to escape.
self-interest more than his word. He wouldn't be fool enough to harm me.
When
If
Stephanie,
you're certain, Radzig.
Prepare horses and supplies, and tell your men
yeah,
to
Stephanie
fall
much
back.
easier to carry
We'll come
around.
down.
You heard him.
Yeah.
Get to work. And any man who breaks this truce answers to me.
So, are you really going to let
Shut
him
the
go?
fuck up!
Word is my bond, Henry.
He's a cutthroat and a liar. Good men are dead because of him. What's to stop us from skewering him as soon as he sets foot outside?
Our honor.
If you let him go, he'll do the same again. Or worse.
What are you saying, fucking idiot?
Then, you'll get a taste of my mace.
If we break our word of honor, we have none. And without honor, we are nothing. Never fear. Your father will be all right.
We'll hunt down those vermin yet.
This is not the right thing to do, but I don't know what to do.
Bring the horses.
I don't have any other solution,
Here she
but
is,
I will be
as I
complaining
promised.
about
Got a
this.
hair on her head armed.
Divish,
Stephanie.
forgive me, husband. I'm sorry
For what?
for letting them into the castle.
Come now, my dear. You're not to blame.
I didn't know who he was. He said he was your friend.
Never mind. Did he hurt you?
No.
I hope your word can be trusted.
Certainly more than yours.
If everything goes as agreed, I'll set Radzig free in Skalitz. If anyone tries to follow us, I'll kill him.
We won't.
My apologies for keeping you from your father, but you'll see each other soon enough. Oh, I almost forgot. Your sword. I expect you'll want it back after all the trouble you went to. Actually,
Who cares?
you know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
Just a sword.
This isn't over.
Ugh.
I'll find you!
I look
Fucking
forward to
Henry.
it. Yeah!
Quick! To the battlements! We have to see which way they go! Oh, they really are heading for scouts.
Yes! They... Exactly what they
Mount
said.
up, Henry.
You've heard what he'll do if we follow them.
We're not going to follow them. We just have to collect your father. Or do you want him to walk back here when they release him?
Yeah, also we can follow them, it's not that dangerous, because if they kill Radzik, they are dead.
Yeah.
So they won't do it.
What do you think? Will Toth keep his word?
He's a noble.
No.
Yes. So am I.
So Radzik will be there.
If I were on that guy's place, I would continue just going where I was going with Radzik. He might actually be going to find reinforcements. Whoa!
Something like that.
Fucking AI.
I was chasing wenches around Rattay and you were digging turnings. And now look at us. A pair of
That guy... Jacobs? No.
I was an apprentice blacksmith.
Jabot?
Turnip.
I don't remember. Something that was starting with J. Been coming. He's probably went to that guy and they going to
What will you do now?
attack Talmberg now or something like that.
3 days ahead at most.
Or maybe it's going to be at Skalitz, the last battle. It would make
big.
more sense.
But there'll be plenty of time for that later.
I don't know what Hans been talking about. Probably about drinking wine and fucking wenches.
What I mean is, hats off to you, Hal. You wouldn't catch me doing that.
Truth is, I didn't think much about it. I just felt I had to do it.
Now I'm a nobleman too, so...
What should I say to him?
Don't worry, it'll come to you. You'll see.
Well, I just hope he'll be there. Alive.
Okay. Should have saved actually. Yep. Well, so far it wasn't being so hard.
There's no sign of them. Move on.
Such a shitty sound.
There!
Really? They released Radzik?
I'm glad to see Istvan kept his word, sir.
Not half as glad as I am, Your Grace.
Well, we kept our word too. And now Toth has had his head start and he's fair game. Which way do they go?
To the north, but I would be careful, Sir Hans.
Fear not, Your Grace. I have twice as many men as he. Well, I won't keep you any
Yops. Yops
longer.
is
You
coming.
have a lot to say to each other. Let's go!
Hey, my horsey.
You alright, Father?
I am. They treated me quite decently. Although they did steal my horse, so I'll have to go back on foot.
Wait, why everybody just left? Weren't we supposed to help Radzik to get back?
It looks like it's all over.
Not by a long shot. It won't be over until we get this mess cleared up.
And catch that bastard. How could we let him go?
Would you rather we killed him? Even if it meant Lady Stephanie and I died too?
No, of course not. But what was to stop us from killing him after the exchange?
Honor?
Honor?
If the word of honor of a nobleman could not be trusted, then he would never have agreed to the exchange.
And where's the honor in abandoning your son?
But
You know how it is. We were young. It happened. And I couldn't marry a commoner. Then your father, Martin, came along and took care of both of you.
Well, he knew it.
What? That I was your father?
he knew it.
He was a great man.
Oh, fucking hell.
He took you as his own. And I always kept an eye on you. Of that you can be sure.
I know so little about his past.
He told you nothing? Oddly enough, even though you don't have his blood, you're very like him. When he was around your age, he became bored of his trade and set out to see the world. He lived through many adventures, even fought in a war.
In a war?
Yes, in Poland, I believe. And I don't think he cared much for it.
That's why he wanted me to stay at home.
He spent some time in Prague, then settled in Kuttenberg. But it seems he quarreled with someone there and finally ended up here. You know the rest.
I loved him, but even so, I somehow always had a feeling I didn't quite fit in.
It was in your blood, I suppose.
I lost the one thing I had left from him.
I'll get over it.
Ah, the sword. It's not my sword. It's yours.
Kiss.
For a moment there, it was so near, yet so far. Oh well, it can't be helped.
It was almost within my grasp, but just then I had something else on my mind.
Well, I think we may yet have a chance to get it back. This business with Toth is not yet over, unfortunately.
That's a chance I'd welcome. Not just to get the sword, but that bastard Istvan too. And then I'll find that German whoreson who torched Skalitz, and I'll slay him with it. I'll never forget his face. Or his name. Mark Vart von Aulitz.
Those are noble intentions, son. But don't forget there are other things in this world that are worth
Make
living
sure it's
for.
noble.
Look around you. Blue skies overhead, green grass underfoot, beautiful girls. Good wine, a few good friends, and a fine steed under your backside. Those are things worth living for. Though I can't deny that swine who killed your mother must pay for what he did. But it's better not to dwell too much on that at the cost of those other things. On the subject of steeds, I think we'll have to ride like the Knights Templar.
How's that?
Hell
Two
yeah.
up. One day I'll tell you how they got their seal. You can take the front.
Alburak in the shot. Wish all cutscenes were
It's like I always imagined it
customizable.
would be. Teaching my boy to ride. Although it would be better if you were a little smaller. My word, it's all go today, isn't it? Wonder who this is.
I think I know. It's Margrave Jobst.
The king's cousin? I wonder what he wants. I guess we'll find out soon enough.
Oh, what? Really? That's the end. Huh. That's surprising. I thought it would continue. I guess they wanted to end on this note just because, like, life still continues. There's no conclusion in life unless you die, of course. Alright. Or they just wanted to set up a sequel. This... Who knows? Well, that was... immersive experience, but story and presentation wasn't that great. A lot of echoing and voices of actors. The acting itself being weird at points. Really like alchemy, the best alchemy I ever played in. Very great potions you can use, very powerful poisons. Yeah, alchemy was really nice. Is this like a Czech metal? What's happening? What was my favorite quest? I really can't recall any cool side quests, honestly. All the best ones were in the main story, like Monastery, probably my best one, when you had to infiltrate it and pretend to be a monk. That was cool. Investigation after stable assault was nice too. Tracking the bandits down. Really interesting choice of music for ending a RPG set in medieval times with realistic with band on realism. Oh yeah, that heist with the boys was fun, and that was a side quest. Though I did all the job and it was really easy, but the setup I liked. And the first few quests just after you wake up in Ratai were amazing, because you just don't know all the game mechanics, and a lot of you just imagine yourself for it. Like stealing that ring from an executioner was really immersive and fun. Yeah, the night, again, probably the best lighting in the night I saw. Forest, great. Hunting is it's fine. It's just could have been much better if AI of animals worked properly. Visually, it's nice. I like that a lot of it wasn't just noble knight trying to learn a swordplay and just killing bandits. There's been a lot of quests with questionable morals. A lot of thievery. Again, thievery too was great, because you can just steal every piece of everything that traders have in their inventory, basically. And it wasn't really game breaking, and I don't think, because you have to actually have a skill for it. It's really demanding, and only with the potion I could reach it at the start. I probably give it 70 or 75, just because presentation wasn't great. Though there's a lot of things that I liked in this game, and I feel they would on their next project they actually could make something huge if they improve. If all those things that I don't like were just because of the budget and because they just been starting it. Horse riding feels like just been included really late. They didn't really care about it. Not a single post-credit scene. I thought they would be the thing from a trailer when I saw Henry like kneeling down in the field, bleeding out, hurt.
Doing well, son.
Father.
And doing drugs again.
That doesn't matter now. I miss you and Ma.
Yeah, I miss my ma. She
I
always
miss you very much.
healed me up completely every time I
fine.
fought with the
I'm
cards.
proud of you. For what? I let you down.
You didn't get back a
lost the
sword.
sword.
No.
I let that bastard get away.
Don't be so hard on yourself. There was nothing you could have done to save us. And someone has to live and carry the torch. As for the sword, it's just
Don't even start with the torch. Are you a guard?
You didn't want me fighting. Now look at me.
standing up to evil isn't the same as sowing its seeds. You did what was right. I have to leave you now.
I wonder if there's multiple endings in here.
Oh, please.
Or it's
No,
just
I can't stay.
the same.
Will I ever see you again?
God knows.
Yes, if you drink some witch potion again.
Make her proud.
Don't go.
Oh, don't go. No.
What on earth were you dreaming about? I couldn't wake you, and it's well past dawn. Sir Radzik wants you at the upper castle.
Wait, what?
The lords are in council with Jobst.
Is it continuing? What the fuck?
I'll go straight away.
So the game going to continue
What is it?
for DLCs?
I don't know how to address you anymore. All of a sudden, you're Sir Radzig's son, hobnobbing with lords and ladies. And here's me, as common as muck.
Who are you?
Oh, give over, you idiot. Do I look like a lord to you?
Not really. You're as much a lord as I am a nun. And I've never looked good in a habit.
Get out of here. Or I'll have you clapped in the stocks.
So many buttons. In the private area. Okay. So yeah, the game probably going to continue if I want to do DLCs, Right. Whoa. It's a nice room. Almost like 10-year-olds. Epilogue. The quest is still going. I don't even know if I should make a break in the recording or it's going to end immediately. Or it's going to continue for like 3 hours. Getting back to my usual stuff. Eh.
Hey!
To the castle.
Thank you.
Ah, Hal. Are you going to the meeting with Margrave Jobst as well?
I am. What about
Why
Istvan?
am I still dirty?
I assume...
That we didn't catch him? No. Because if we had, you'd be the first one to know. Have no fear. We'll get him eventually.
I hope you're right. Anyway, let's go and see what Jobst wants from us.
Oh wait, Jobs is here.
My lords, Christ's blessings on you all.
And on you, Lord Capon.
And this is my son, Henry.
I didn't know you had a son, Sir Redzig.
It came as a bit of a surprise to young Henry, too.
This gentleman here is John II of Liechtenstein, a member of my council.
I'm honored, gentlemen.
Come join us. Margrave Jobst was just about to tell us the reason for his visit. Your Grace.
I'm sure we're all agreed, Your Graces, that all this unrest must come to an end. This kingdom needs a king.
The question is, which king?
My cousin, Wenceslas IV, who is being held in captivity.
I have to confess, my lord, that your answer surprises me a little. If I'm correctly informed, until recently you sided with your other cousin, Sigismund.
That I cannot deny, and I have always stated my position plainly. But times have changed.
How have they changed, Your Grace?
Sir, there is one thing on which we undoubtedly concur, that King Wenceslas, unfortunately, did not inherit his father's gift for governing. Sadly, his failures have cost Bohemia, the nobles, and our whole Luxembourg family a great deal of money and effort.
How did the king let it go so far, damn it?
It's in his temperament. He cares only for wine, women, and the hunt.
Yeah, we already heard
King,
that.
in fact, who never wanted to be king.
Then why didn't he just let his brother have the crown?
Young sir, the crown weighs heavy when there are duties to be performed, but to surrender it means giving up great privileges too.
But he did surrender power to his brother. When things started getting out of hand, Wenceslas appealed to Sigismund for help in restoring order.
What, you're saying Wenceslas has invited him here?
This is starting to make my head spin.
Well, I heard that too. Why they...
Sigismund wanted to
They're so
reestablish
surprised
the power
about
of the whole
this.
House of Luxembourg. He thought if he helped
Was in the
Wenceslas
books
win
and in the
imperial
codex?
crown, in return, his brother would help him become the king of the Romans, and leave the actual reign of Bohemia and the empire to him. Sigismund would govern, while Wenceslas could carry on doing what he was best at, enjoying the life of the imperial court.
Why wasn't Wenceslas crowned Holy Roman Emperor long ago? He was already elected king of the Romans. All he had to do was go and let the Pope put the damn imperial crown on his head.
Who knows? Maybe he'd prefer hunting and consorting with bathhouse wenches to spending time with the Pope.
Well, so would I must admit.
Sigismund's plan seemed sound enough, but it didn't quite work out, did it?
It worked for a while. He and his brother reached an agreement. Sigismund took over administration of the kingdom and began planning Wenceslas's journey to Rome for the imperial coronation. But then Wenceslas realized he would just be a puppet with a crown.
I must say, Margrave Jobst, Wenceslas and Prokop behave rather like naughty children in need of a good clout about the ears.
Sigismund would agree. He was already planning his rule of Bohemia, and all of a sudden, the rug was pulled from under him. I'd say he lost his patience and decided he'd drag Wenceslas to the coronation kicking and screaming if he had to. Just like a naughty child, as you say.
So he abducted him and your brother Prokop too, if I heard correctly.
Correct.
And you helped him do it, if I heard correctly.
Yes, your graces, it's true. I was there when Sigismund abducted Prokop. I thought everything could somehow be settled, that we could make my brother see sense. But Sigismund just wanted to put an end to the dispute once and for all, whatever the cost. There was nothing I could do to stop him. And that's one of the reasons why I'm here. The worst of it is that it was all for nothing. Instead of putting a stop to the revolt, it escalated it, and the result is this chaos we have today.
That's true enough, sir. But I must admit now, I'm not sure what your position is. The king is incompetent, but we must protect him?
The simple truth, gentlemen, is that for all of Wenceslas's faults, We have no one else.
So we'll have to make do with his idleness.
People like him, though.
But what can we do now? Sigismund has the League of Lords behind him. Otto von Bergolf, Heinrich von Rosenberg.
The situation has gotten completely out of control. Now even the nobles of the League of Lords are realizing that Sigismund wasn't the right choice.
So now Berghoff is on your side. Are we to assemble an army together with him and face Sigismund on the field of battle?
We're not in Hungary now. Such affairs may be settled elegantly, without unnecessary hostilities or expenses. I have negotiated an alliance with the Hungarian bishops, the Polish, and of course the Czech nobility, against Sigismund. Every day he is losing the ground under his feet, and that's why I need your help too.
What kind of help, though? Sigismund has a massive army, and Rosenberg, Berghoff, and Prague are behind him. Do you have an army you could face him with?
But that's not what I mean at all. There's been a revolt against Sigismund in Hungary, partly due to my efforts, and now he'll have to choose whether he wants to gain the Bohemian crown, which is a very risky enterprise, or hold on to the Hungarian one. He can't have both. And there's a tough struggle awaiting him in Hungary. I'm not sure he'll win, and Rosenberg and Berghoff know it too. They're not stupid. If the Bohemian nobility stands together, they will turn.
We are men of little consequence, Margrave. Radzig here lost everything because of his alliance with Wenceslas. Sir Divish came within a hair of the same fate. Even Rattay is defenseless against Sigismund and the League of Lords.
What's more, Your Grace, King Wenceslas languishes in captivity in Vienna. He can't rule too well from there.
And what do you propose? To sit with your arms folded till the Bohemian lands are turned to ashes like Skalitz? We have to put a stop to this senseless war!
And do you know, sir, what the true position of the League of Lords is?
I'm not on the best of terms with them at this moment, so you'll have to ask them yourselves.
Yes. Why not? I'll go and visit Berghoff at his castle and we'll see what he tells me.
You know, that's not such a bad idea, young sir.
True. Though a little risky.
I doubt Berghoff would harm a blue-blooded envoy. And you can find out what he has to say about developments and what the League of Lords is planning. Then we'll decide what to do next.
I'll help you compose a letter to him.
I'd like Henry to come with me.
Hell yeah.
Why not? He's proven himself an able investigator, and he'll also be a good bodyguard if anything should happen.
And I'll send Sir John here to Kuttenberg to be my eyes and ears there. I believe both your reports will help us get a better grip on the situation.
When can you set out?
Just as soon as I've packed my things.
Excellent. Margrave Jobst and I will draft a letter. Get ready, and we'll meet back here.
Talk to your father? Oh, they mean Radzig.
The question is how?
Okay, one moment. Be right back.
But we have to ask in a way that won't leave Sir Capon being run out of the castle with a whip.
Exactly.
How about writing that you're concerned about current events and that you want to see things settled peacefully?
So, it looks like you're off on a mission.
Yes. I can't wait.
I don't want to dampen your spirits, my boy, but watch out. These are evil times, and who knows what can happen along the way. Not to mention that Bergov is no saint.
Don't worry.
I know. You've shown you can fend for yourself, but do take care. You'll be traveling as Lord Capon's bodyguard. You'll be there to make sure nothing untoward happens to him. Keep your eyes peeled and your ears wide open. What Bergov tells you is one thing, but what you see may be quite another.
Rest assured, Father.
And don't get embroiled in anything else. Just hand over the letter, hear out his reply, and return.
Yes.
Very well. Bergov is at Trotsky Castle. I think you'll find it quite an eye-opener. It's one of the finest castles in the land. It's 3 days' ride from here, so unless you hit a snag along the way, you'll be back soon enough. Any questions?
Yes, how long is it going to take?
I'm getting a bit lost in the Luxembourg lineage. It all seems a bit too tangled.
The Luxembourgs have ruled the Empire and Bohemia for almost 100 years now. Emperor Charles brought this land to prominence. When he was in power, things had never been so good. Wenceslas and Sigismund are his sons, but by different mothers. Jobst and Prokop are their cousins. They were entrusted with governing Moravia. But instead, they've been in a bitter armed feud for years, and now Sigismund's fallen out with Wenceslas. Wenceslas also had another brother, the youngest, John of Görlitz, who was most probably poisoned. They seem like a hot-blooded lot. It's hard to keep up with their affairs, since they tend to change their alliances from one day to the next.
Okay, let's make a break in the recording. I feel like we're actually going to go into another castle